everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're here for you. We hope that you have subscribed and become part of our family here, and that you are learning new things that maybe you haven't experienced, and it's going to help you with this half of your life and your latter years, because we go through things and it's important to communicate information that we gather through that time. So now today we're going to actually talk about hair growth and hair regrowth. Once you've lost some of it, I went through a bit of more hair thinning than I really ever wanted to go through. And it is something that just takes a lot out of us, especially I think as women, even though, yeah, men also probably feel, I want all the hair I had when I was younger. But we claim our hair, and we're going to do all we can to fight this battle and keep what we have going as strong and as healthy as we can. That's one of the reasons all these wonderful vlogs are out there, and ours is just going to add one more wonderful item to the mix. Today we're talking about the Iris Store, and the Iris Store one that we have, that you see a picture of it on the vlog, is the Pro. And that was the one that came out not that long ago, the Pro Iris Store. And now it turns out that they just came out with something new. It's called the Elite. And so the difference between the Pro that we have and the Elite, and I am kind of gazing at my notes, is the one I have is 282 diodes, which is the light coming out of it, the intensity of it, how much you're going to actually get as far as intensity goes for those hair follicles. And the other one, the Elite, is 500 diodes. One you use for 25 minutes and the other one you use for 12 minutes. Now the interesting thing about this, because I was thinking, I, like many people, have to pick and choose my battles, just getting to the grocery store and paying bills these days. So one of the things that I think I'm going to go ahead and do, since 282 every other day is what's recommended, and the new one is about 500. Yeah, so that one you can equate to if you use the Pro every day. Now, full disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, but I figured if you can get 500 intensity in one day, why wouldn't you be able to get 282 intensity every day? So that's just my my logic, and I'm sticking to it. And of course, everyone else that's out there needs to figure out with their doctors and their professionals what they should do. I think this is kind of one of those things that just having a little bit of common sense can help us get what we need. I cannot put out another whatever dollars to get the brand new one. I did have, however, I wanted to interject into this, the hairband one. And I had the hairband one for a couple of years, and maybe even 3 years, and never got out of it what I needed to get out of it. And of course, I am in my latter half of my life, which I pray will and hope, and you know, as we all do, that it will be even better than what the first half was. The one that was the hairband just did not do for me what I needed. My hair was pretty thin and thinning as we speak. And it's important for you to get the intensity that you need while you still have those hair follicles. Sometimes people can do damage on your scalp and on your hair, which I did get. Literally went to a hair salon back in the day, and this young woman just did not have enough experience, and she literally put this blow dryer on max, and all this heat was coming out. It was way too strong, and it went right in this section in here, and it was so painful that I said, oh my God, I just know that that's going to be an issue for some time to come. And sure enough, for years I had like this opening and just this one little blotch right in here that I could I could see it. And it took a long time, massaging, taking hair vitamins, and that's about all we had at that time. And trying to get it to grow back. And it literally took years for it to get back in that one section. But then with the thinning that happened through menopause, and I'm well past menopause. I'm 60 plus, and that actually accentuates the whole issue with the hair. So if someone like me, if my generation can actually help you guys with any of this, if you're younger, then that's really a plus, and it's something that's worth you coming back and checking out with us. One other thing that I'm not going to do, which a lot of people talk about doing, is using Rogaine or minoxidil with this. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to go ahead and not do that, because the reason for me is important that I don't put a lot of alcohol on my scalp. I have no hair product right now in my hair because I wanted you to see the natural, what this has done for me. I do have, actually, this right here, these are all new little hairs, not this one, but these little ones that I have mixed in with my bangs, as you can see, are literally little hairs that have actually come up, like mixed in, which is kind of interesting and fun. The other hair will go ahead and grow out, is what happens from what I understand with the iRestore. That hair that you have sometimes will just come off, and then you'll have a whole new hair in there. And I've noticed dark roots that I have not seen for a very long time. So I don't know if this also restores your hair color for some people. I think everybody is so different that I like to interject just that, what about that? You know, because we can't assume that things are going to work across the board for everyone. We're such unique, wonderful fingerprints, I like to think and say. Another important part of this is where I am with this iRestore timeline. I'm about 4 months in with this, and I'm seeing a difference. I mean, I'm seeing a big difference. And they say that you would see a difference, I think it was 3 to 6 months in, you'll see a difference. And so I'm 4 months in. I plan on doing another video once I'm closer to the 8 months or a year. And then that way you can really get an idea of where, you know, the whole hair thing is going. I do try to massage every now and then. I do forget, and we don't always have time to do these things. So massaging is always a good thing. I think, you know, just getting in there and doing a good scalp manipulation is a good thing. A lot of hairstylists used to do that. I was a hairstylist back in the 70s. I got my licensing, and we used to do the scalp manipulation and facials and manicures, and everything was really under that one umbrella of hairstyling. One last thing I want to leave you with, and that is, instead of doing the Rogaine and the minoxidil, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try this Vivisecal Pro vitamins. These are professional strength vitamins for the hair, and it's advanced hair health is what it says. I've looked at different hair vitamins, and to be honest with you, I don't want to have to intake gummies. I know that there's a lot of good people out there that have gummies for the hair that are vitamins that are supposed to help, you know, biotin and things that are in there. But I'm just not into gummies. I don't need any extra sugar. I don't want any extra stuff that would maybe go into making a gummy. So I would really rather go with just something like this, that I'm going to take it with a meal, or I think it's with a meal, or I think it doesn't really matter, but you can read if you do decide to go with the Vivisecal Pro. I haven't started this. I'm going to start this week. And I actually will update you also on what I felt I got from that, because I've used, again, some different vloggers that have hair vitamins and have their vitamins out there. And I've used not just, there's one particular vlogger that I bought his hair vitamin. I had six of those and did not get what I needed out of them. And again, there are people out there that maybe you're getting something from them and it's wonderful that they're there for you. So I'm not knocking anything like that, just saying what I've experienced. And if you're at this stage of the game and you're like, okay, I need to hit this and hit this ball out of the park hard because I don't have time to go to base 1, 2, and 3 and try to get home. You want to kind of just do that home run. I apologize if people don't want to hear sports analogies, but that's kind of the name of the game. You know, you're at this point, you don't want to play around, you don't have money or time to play around with this stuff. So this is what we're here for. We're here to talk about this and figure out what is going to make things better every day, in every way, with Age with Beauty. Come back and see us again. We want to leave you with a happy note, and that is one that I used coming out of post-traumatic shock some years ago, and I claimed my healing had manifested in me. My healing has manifested in me. So I was already claiming the positiveness that I wanted to see coming out of my life. The other thing I wanted to interject with my healing has manifested in me. Amen. I like to put the amen because that means so be it. So yes, so be it. The other one is, I do not put my confidence away, for it has great rewards. Amen. So we want you to be better every day in every way. Do not put your confidence away, for it does have great reward. And remember that healing can manifest in us, and we're going to be here to remind you of that. Age with beauty, inside and out. Here for you, Age with Beauty. Come back and see us again. Until then, be well, be safe.